When people are talking about healing, they always wait to be healed by someone. But that is not the real classical tradition from the Chinese medicine. So, in a way, you have to adjust yourself to match the big nature as a humankind. So this is something to be managed by yourself, not waited to be healed by somebody else. So ideally, everyone should be one's own doctor. But that kind of tradition has long lost because for many, many reasons, especially nowadays, it's all industrialized. Even, the medicine, you can call it health industry. But too, my mother is a Western medicine doctor, but my uncle, who is my mother's brother, traditional Chinese doctor.
Yeah.
I can see the huge difference between the two. When my mother opened that kind of Western medical doctor, it's like I always laughed, it's like a carpenter's box. Because you have all kinds of knives, chops, blah, blah.
Butcher style.
Yeah, butcher style, yeah. But for Chinese medical doctor, you need nothing, just...
They have the needles.
Yeah, that's all. I learned so many things, but then I summarized that we need to find out the two most important techniques that can be easily used by everybody, not just by the magicians, by the doctors or the very famous doctors. Should be used by everybody to heal themselves. But to do that, you have to meet 4 criteria. Number 1, it has to have great effect. If it has no effect, nobody is going to use it. That's number 1. Number 2, it has to be simple. How simple? You can learn it in 1 minute. Is that simple enough?
Yeah.
Number 3, it has to be safe, no side effect. Number 4, this is very important. Number 4, there are so many different techniques and ways and methodologies, but they use one way or one method to heal only one disease. But number 4, my criteria is that if you use this technique, it heals hundreds of thousands of different diseases. That is really, really important.
Hello, YouTubers, interneters, wherever you might be. Brother Zagos here. I want to do a quick video, some information I came across last night, and actually tried some of the techniques, and also want to go on a little rant about kind of my outrage connected to what I found out. There's a guy I just stumbled upon last night. His name's Chi Xiao, Chinese medicine practitioner, sort of. I mean, he's actually, I guess his original learning was in acupuncture, acupressure, and like other kinds of herbal kind of Chinese medicine. That he went on like had sort of a vision quest and went to Buddhist temples to learn all this stuff, and ended up coming up with a very simple technique of using basically slapping and stretching, very simple methods of slapping and stretching to basically get the chi flowing through the meridians of the body, get congestion going, get the blood moving, get the stagnant areas of the body basically unclogged and revitalized. And I'm going to leave a link, obviously, of what I found and the videos I found, and you can follow those, and he can tell you about that. Interestingly, last night I tried it out. I tried the slapping on the arms, the knees. Tried the stretching, even using just some chairs. I guess you can get some kind of table, a bench that allows you to put your leg up, and do these stretches without having to rig anything up too much. So I did that last night, and it felt some good results. I felt definitely some energy flowing, and woke up today and I couldn't help but think about a friend of mine who's in Chinese medicine school, even though this Hong does criticize Chinese medicine school because of its sort of expensive and doesn't really get to the point, which is you know the self-medicating part of it, which is what Hong Chi does, focuses on. But I posted on her page, and she responded by saying, "Oh, I like the slapping and the stretching, but he seems kind of like arrogant, like most male, you know, medicine practitioners or something." And I was just like such a. I mean, he never says anything about women being inferior or anything like that, but just because of the confidence of his voice, she says he's arrogant. And I was kind of like interested. I was like, I wonder why. He seems kind of like an Aries type of a personality, very focused, very intent on his message. I mean, a lot of astrologers I like are Aries, and other people I like the kind of just the directness of the Aries energy. So I was kind of looking to see if I could find his birth date. Google his name, almost the first thing that shows up. He's in prison. He's in prison. He got extradited to Australia because supposedly some parents took their kid off insulin and the kid died, and so they're using him as the scapegoat, and they're putting him in prison. And it's so blatantly obvious. Like, this is so insane that this has happened. It made me so angry. Like, just how they silence people and how people fall for these kind of things, you know? I mean, you look at, like, you know, Jim Humble, he like fled the country basically because of what he was doing. You look at throughout history, Wilhelm Reich, you know, basically got put in prison and then offed right before he got out because they didn't like what he was doing. They don't like people, you know, doing things that are undermining the poison medical pharmaceutical system. You know, they basically want you to be their property by, you know, having all your happiness being dependent on their methods of mind control, basically. And it just made me so angry, and it just kind of sickens me and saddens me that people are still not wise to the system all the way through, and the corruption and the you know, that it's just completely poisoned all the way through. And it just made me sad and angry, but I feel like because I felt that Hong's message resonated so much with me, I wanted to share, you know, a little bit, share his message, just like I've been sharing Jim Humble's message and other people like him, that put themselves on the line and basically put their neck out to like help people. And then obviously the system comes down on them because it doesn't want people medicating themselves, you know, it doesn't want people healing themselves, it doesn't want people being happy, it wants people being dependent, sad, broken. And it's so obvious, and I can't, and it's so connected to the entire media news system, the entertainment system, and people are still not wise to this, and I cannot understand. And I guess it's because people still, I guess, feel helpless and are not ready to empower themselves and ready to find for themselves how to heal themselves and do the work. I mean, it's happening slowly, I think, but only when, I mean, I guess people just got to hit rock bottom or something, or just be abused so bad by the system to realize that they're not your friend anymore. I mean, just look at what they do. It's so obvious. Like, from like, they just put people in prison, kill them, whatever. If you're looking at Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Malcolm X, you know, it's like these things are planned. They plan these things. They try to silence people any way they can. They try to mold the message into this being a kooky cult, metaphysical thing, which is actually it is. Because that's what Chi is. It's a metaphysical kind of energy behind the blood circulation, right? But it's just I just can't even believe it. And I believe this guy Hong, he's a powerful individual, and in order to carry on his message, I just wanted to put this video out and dedicate it to him and because I hadn't known about his message or this video until I just happened upon it. So I just want to spread it, and hopefully we can get this guy out of prison, you know, get more attention put on his message, and get more people healing themselves, similar to what Jim Humble's doing, and you know, all people throughout history who have good intentions have been doing, and get them off the poison parasitic medical system, the poison parasitic capitalist system we have right now. Not that I'm against capitalism in its idea, a true form, but I'm against the idea of it being used to mind control people, which is what it is now. It's corporatism, or let's call it corporatism, not capitalism. But anyways, I just wanted to make this quick video and go on that little rant about that, and spread the message, and show you the link down below of the video I saw, and in all his videos, basically, in order to hopefully bring some awareness to this guy's situation. And it's funny because they're like blaming him for this child going off insulin, and who even knows what is behind this whole situation, because we know the deep state, they do murder people, they conspire to create situations to make people look bad. But I feel like if we can spread more awareness about this guy's message and the good that he's done, then hopefully we can do some not only spreading his message, but also helping him to some awareness towards the situation be illuminated. Because I mean, he straight out says he doesn't want to like change anyone's medication or get people off anything. They just want people to put in their hands techniques that will lead them to that road. So, and the case against him is that this diabetic child was taken off their insulin by their parents. Why if their parents did that, maybe that is on the parents, and they maybe made a bad decision. Maybe you shouldn't do that until, you know, like you or your child or whoever is at a point where that should happen. No one should do things cold turkey like that, whether it's pharmaceutical medication or anything. But how he is somehow being tied in to this situation as being the culprit for something that is not his decision to make, and he straight blatantly says that he does not try to push people in those directions. He just gives people the self-healing techniques. So anyways, just wanted to make this quick video and talk about that for a moment, and spread awareness about Chi Zhao's situation. And I mean, I gotta look deeper into it, but yeah, anyways, as always, peace and love. Gotta overcome this crushing system of lies and manipulation, and just let the truth be known. In order to do that, we gotta share this stuff. Obviously it's getting harder in some ways through crackdown on social media and whatever, but as long as there's enough people of us not, you know, falling prey to their crackdown and using reason and logic, not using inflammatory language, then we can stay aloft. We can completely keep the message alive of self-healing, spirituality, and exposing the corruption. So peace and love. Till next time, I'll see you then. Peace.
See?
Yes.
All the way down, you see your arms down.
Yes.
See, by doing so, all the meridians here
Yes.
stretched out.
Yes.
And also here, all the meridians here, they are liver, kidney, and spleen.
Yes.
And here you got heart,
Oh.
lungs, big intestine, all this. And also on your back, there are 4 gallbladder meridians, all stretched out. This is a very good part to begin with.
You start with the right hand on the left arm.
Yeah, then this hand with this one.
Well, yeah.
By doing so for a few minutes,
Yes.
those who have heart diseases,
Yes.
and lung diseases,
Yes.
they will have the dark spots here. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This and
Very
this, and like this at the back.
Yes.
For those who have the constipation problems,
Yes.
you do like this on your hands.
Uh-huh.
But you have to do very heavily.
Very
For
happy.
like, yeah.
For 10 minutes or 15
For 10 minutes, 15 minutes, all up to you.